ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्भ त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतथा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानम् मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजम् कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालम् पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। Can repeat. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
परमात्मने नमः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
चातुर्वर्ण्यं मया सृष्टम्
चातुर्वर्ण्यं मया सृष्टम्
गुणकर्मविभागशः
न कर्मविभागशः
गुणकर्मविभागशः
तस्य कर्तारमपि माम्
तस्य
तस्य
कर्तारमपि
कर्तारमपि
माम्
माम्
विद्यकर्तारमव्ययम्
विद्यकर्तारमव्ययम्।
विद्यकर्तारमव्ययम्।
We have seen this shloka with Bhashyam. The chatvara varnaha maya kriyate srishtam maya srishtam tasya karta maya srishtam aham karta. At the same time aham akarta. I am the karta tasya kartaha kartaham vidyakartaram kartaram api akartaram. That is, as Bhashyakara said, maya sam vyavaharena tasya karmanaha kartaram mam paramartataha vidhi akartaramiti. Maya samvyavaharena. Maya samvyavaharena, from the standpoint of the Maya. Maya samvyavaharena. Aham karta. But paramartataha, really, Ishvara is akarta. Aham Ishvaraha akarta. Aham akarta, avyayam akarta. So, therefore, from the standpoint of the the Vyavaharika, empirical reality, lower order. I am the creator. But from the standpoint of the from the standpoint of the absolute, that is Paramarthika, I am not the Karta. The contradiction is that I am the Karta, I am the creator. At the same time, I am not the creator. Seems to be contradiction. Seems to be, not really the contradiction. That is the two orders of reality. Paramarthika Satta, Vyavaharika Satta. From the standpoint of the Vyavaharika, I am the Karta, I am Karta. But really I am not the Karta. So why this? Why the Aham Karta from the empirical reality? That is, Maya is a Upadhi. So Upadhi, from the standpoint of the Maya Upadhi, Maya Upagita Chaitanyam, Ishvaraha. Ishvara with this Maya Upadhi alone is the cause for this creation. So there is a Karya Karana. This Jagat is a Karanam and the Jagat is a Karyam and the Karanam is Ishvaraha with Maya Upadhi. So Jagat Srashta is the creator of this Jagat, Jagat Karta, Sthiti Karta, and Laya Karta. That is from the standpoint of Maya Upadhi. Aya Samyavahareda. But really is he a Karta? No, I am not the Karta. It is something like when the candle light burns you, burns your finger. Which burns your finger? The fire, the candle light. But the candle light, that is, he says, I'm not the Karta. I didn't burn. I burnt. At the same time, I didn't burn. That is the nature of the light. The nature of the fire is Ushnam. So it whether you insert your finger into the fire or not, its Ushnatam is the Swarupa of the fire. Aushnyam. You inserted your finger and the fire got burned. Did fire burn you? The answer for that is yes as well as no. Yes, because you experience the heat and you experience the pain due to heat. Therefore, fire burnt you. At the same time, fire did not burn you. It did not come to you and burn. You inserted your finger. Therefore, did the fire really burn you? No. Did the fire burn you? Yes, as well as no. Really did the fire really burn you? No. So that is Paramarthika Drishti. Paramarthika Drishtya Ishvaraha Avyayam Akarta. So Vyavaharika, that is Maya Samvyavaharena. So therefore there is no contradiction. If Ishvara is a Karta, he becomes a Samsari. That is why Avyayam Aham Asamsarinam. Bhashakara says Aham. Avyayam is not subject to change, not subject to time. Therefore Asamsarinam. If Karta, if Ishvara is Karta, he becomes a Samsari. Therefore, Karta as well as Akarta means Bhadita Kartrutva. Therefore, Asamsari. Like Jnani also. Jnani also is a Karta. We see Jnani doing karma, but no karma pala attaches to Jnani. Why? Because he is a Karta. From the standpoint of the Sharira Upadhi is a Karta, but from the standpoint of his Swarupa, Chaitanyam is a Karta. Chaitanyam cannot do karma. Why? Because Chaitanyam doesn't have parts. It is not put together. Therefore, not subject to any changes. It is not an assemblage. If it is an assemblage, if it consists of parts, then there will be relative movements and there will be changes, relative changes. All the Shadvikaras will become possible. Therefore, Atma Avyayam. Therefore, Asamsari. Agam Asamsarinam iti Viddhi. Iti Visa. Second line of the shloka is important. There is no contradiction, seems to be contradiction. Further, Further, that is said, the next shloka, Bhashikara connects to the next shloka by Sangati. Let us read shloka number, the next shloka number. The next shloka, Namam Karmani Limpati. That is the shloka. Chaturvarnyamaya Srishtam, the previous shloka, that shloka number 13. Now we will read the Sangati to the shloka number 14. Let us read. Yesham tu karmanam
येषां तु कर्मणां
kartaram mam manyase
कर्तारं मां मन्यसे
paramartataha
परमार्थतः
tesham akarta eva aham
तेषाम् अकर्ता एवाहम्
yataha
यतः
namam karmani limpanti
न मां कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति
name karma phale spruha
ये कर्मफले स्पृहा
iti mam yobhijanati
इति मां योऽभिजानाति
कर्मभिर्न सबध्यते
कर्मभिर्न स बध्यते
येषां कर्मणां कर्तारं मां मन्यसे मां कर्तारं मन्यसे मन्यसे you त्वं मन्यसे you think अहम् अकर्ता येषां कर्मणां कर्तारं माम् इति त्वं मन्यसे you consider me to be the doer of those actions. What actions? Is chaturvarnya srishti sthiti laya karta ishvara. Ishvara is a karta, srashta is the sthiti karta, laya karta iti. Bhagavan is a creator, is a creator of this world. He only created chaturvarnyam. And this varnashrama is a big problem now. Talk of the state now. So you are the creator of this problem, big problem. Iti tvam manyase. But really, paramartataha from the standpoint of the absolute reality, from the standpoint of the Ishvara, paramartika drishti. Paramartataha is paramartika drishtiya, from the standpoint of the reality. What the reality, Swarupa, nature, Swarupa of Ishvara. Aham, I, tesham, akarta eva. I am not the creator. I am not the creator of the Jagat. I am not the creator. I didn't create on Chaturvarnya. When Bhagavan is not the creator, then how Bhagavan can sustain or how Bhagavan can protect? If Jagat is really there, then Bhagavan can protect. But the Jagat is nothing but Namarupa. Namarupa doesn't have substantial reality. It is not really real. It is relatively real. There is no content in the Namarupa. So therefore, where is the Jagat? If you ask a Jnani, where is the Jagat? If you ask a Jnani, why there is problem with Jagat? He will ask you, where is the Jagat? Where is the world? I don't see any world. All these are Namarupa or Nitya. So therefore, what is there is only Ishvara. So Brahma alone is there. There is nothing other than Brahma. There is no second thing. That is why Advaitam Brahma. What you see as Jagat is Brahma for the Jnani, Brahma for Ishvara. What is there in Brahma? You see pot, you see lid, you see tumbler, you see different articles made of clay. But pot maker is a pot maker Jnani. He knows everything to be nothing but pot. So similarly, everything is Brahma eva. So Paramatataha Agam Akarta eva. That is the Paramatataha, that is the truth. Paramatataha Makarta eva, that being the truth. Therefore what? Karmani na mam limpanti. Agam Akarta eva, Agam Akartritvam is the Akartritvam, Bhoktrutvam. No Kartrutvam, no. Therefore no Bhoktrutvam. So therefore Karmani na limpanti. Ishvara doesn't have real sambandha with karma, and therefore it's karma pala. Therefore, karmani na limpanti. Karma do not taint. Karma do not taint me. The karma, the srishti karma, sti karma, laya karma, really Bhagavan did not do. Doesn't belong to Bhagavan. They belong to the lower order. That is only from the Maya Upadhi. Therefore, the where is Srishti, Sthiti, Laya? Therefore, Agam Akarta Abhokta, Nitya Mukta Ananda Swarupaha Brahma Aham Asmi. So, therefore, karma not there. For Ishvara to do karma, Kartrutvam must be there. Kartrutvam not there. Therefore, karma not there. Karma not there, where is karma pala? Therefore, namam karma nilimpanti. No karma, no actions. And the actions and the action which create punya papa, that is not there for Bhagavan. No punya papa, therefore, no sukha dukkha. The cause for sukha dukkha is punya papa. Punya papa, the cause for punya papa is karma. When karma not there, punya papa not there, therefore no sukha dukkha. Ishvara, even Ishvara as and Jnani, even Ishvara as well as Jnani, they are not different, they are same. From the standpoint of Jnanam, not from the standpoint of Upadhi. From the Upadhi standpoint, Ishvara and Jnani, even Jnani are different. But from the standpoint of Jnanam, Swarupa, Chaitanyam, no difference between Ishvara and Jnani. Therefore, like Ishvara, Jnani also doesn't do karma. Even if he seems to be doing karma, really Kartrutvam not there, therefore no karma, no punya papa, and therefore no sukha dukkha. That's why he's free from samsara, not bound by samsara. So Ishvara also here, actions, karmani, na mam limbati, mam Ishwaram. Mam here, Bhagavan, here Krishna talks as Bhagavan. So karma, mam, karmani limpanti. So doesn't create any sukha dukkha, no karma pala, no sukha dukkha. Karma, do not touch me. And there is nothing karma to be done by me. Kritakrityaha. What karma is there? Name Patasi, the third chapter, we have seen. Bhagavan Krishna said, Name Partasi Kartavyam Trishalokeshu Kinchana. There is no karma to be done. The three words. Nanavaptam avaptavyam bhatta evacha karmani. So therefore, karma nina limpanti. Iti Ishvara. Iti Bhagavan says. The same thing for Jnani also. Jnani who has this Jnanam, Ishvara Jnanam, that is Atma Jnanam. Atma is Brahma Ishvara. So therefore Jnani also would say the same thing. Akam Akarta Bhokta. Therefore, whoever gains this Jnanam, that person becomes Akarta Bhokta, becomes free from samsara. Brahmavitta Brahmaiva Bhavati, as Mundaka Upanishad says. So, therefore, Ishvara is Akarta Bhokta. Jnani is Akarta Bhokta. Jiva is Karta and Bhokta. Why? Because Jiva is is an Ajnani. Ajnani Jiva Karta Bhokta. Jnani Jiva is Ishvaraha Eva, therefore Akarta Bhokta. So, therefore, by Jnanam, Jnanena Akarta Bhavati, Abhokta Bhavati, not even Bhavati. That Kartatvam Bhoktritvam is, it is superimposed on Atma. Atma is always a Karta Bhokta. It's a notional thing, but Kartritvam, Bhoktritvam. Not really there. If really there, it cannot go. If really become Karta and Bhokta, then Kartritvam cannot be given up. But it is not real. That is why, by Jnanam, understands himself to be Akarta, Bhokta. That is why he becomes free from karma. Otherwise, how Jnani can become free from karma? Because nobody can remain free from karma even for a moment. Kshanamapi jatu tishtati karma krut. So therefore, without karma, nobody can even stay for a moment. That is so, how Jnani becomes Akarta, Bhokta. Because Kartrutvam and Bhoktrutvam, which is Adhyastam on the Atma, is dismissed in the wake of Jnanam. Therefore, it becomes free from karma. So, his karta alone is connected to karma, and therefore karma pala, and therefore punya papa. Aham akarta, therefore no karma pala, therefore no punya papa. So, Ishvara is akarta. Ishvara is akarta, therefore is free from karma. This alone we say for a jiva, a jnani jiva, when he becomes a jnani. A jnani jiva who is karta, bhokta, he becomes akarta, bhokta by jnanam. That is called sannyasa. Real sannyasa is sannyasa. Jnana karma sannyasa. Jnanena, Ishvara jnanena, karma sannyasa. That karma sannyasa is only talked about in the second line of the previous shloka. Tasya kartaram apimam vidya kartaram avyayam. I am the karta, at the same time I am not the karta. How is it possible? That is jnana. That is the nothing but jnana. Jnanena karma sannyasa. To say I am not the doer, that is possible only when the person has jnanam. Ishvara is jnana swarupi, jnana swarupaha, sarvajnaha, sarvashaktiman, nitya shuddha mukta swabhavaha. That is the swarupa of Ishvara. Therefore, Ishvara says, Aham akarta iti. Karta akarta is jnana. And that jnanam, if a ajnani jiva gains, that aham jivaha Ishvara abhinnaha iti, he also becomes akarta bhokta. That is called jnana karma sannyasa. So therefore, namam karma nilimpanti and name karma pale spruha, trishna, the longing, the yearning for the karma pala. That is not there. So therefore, Bhagavan doesn't do karma, Jnani doesn't do karma out of the spruha, out of the yearning, the longing for enjoying the karma pala. Because already they have gained that is to be gained. Gained that is to be gained, gaining which there is nothing to be gained. Ishvara doesn't have to gain. Ishvara is always is Jnani. The Swarupa is Jnanam is always Jnani. He doesn't become Ajnani. A Jiva only. The Ajnani Jiva, when he becomes Jnani Jiva, he becomes Kritakartyaha. There is nothing he has to gain. He has gained the ultimate Purushartha, Moksha Purushartha. All the Purushartha culminates in that Purushartha, gaining which there is nothing to be gained. Therefore, where is Spruha for Karma Pala? So no karma and therefore no karma pala. Karma is done with the desire to enjoy the karma pala. Karma pala, the desire for karma pala is there, only will be there when there is a lack in a person, when there is a gap, when there is a a lack. Apurratva. Jnanam, this jnanam is about purnatva. And this jnani jiva who discovers himself to be purnaha. How can he have trishna, spriha for karma pala? So therefore, spriha nasti, Ishvara also. Ishvara is here. Bhagavan says, there is no spriha for me. Name karma pale spriha. Iti, that is a line important. Iti mam yaha abhijanati. You can take the first word to be as that mam iti as Krishna, as Ishvara, Bhagavan says, I no karmani na limpanti mam Ishwaram Bhagavantam. Karma pale, name karma pale spriha, no spriha for karma pala. Iti mam yaha abhijanati. Second line, that completes. That says, iti yaha abhijanati mam. Iti, the one who knows me, who knows Ishvara to be akarta bhokta. One who knows Ishvara to be that whom the karma pala doesn't taint, doesn't touch. The one who doesn't have spriga for karma pala, saha karma bhihi nasabadyate, is not bound by karma. A jiva who knows Ishvara to be akarta abhokta. The one who knows, the jiva who knows, abhijanati, who knows, who understands that karma pala do not taint me and spriha not there for me, he becomes free. How is it possible? Because you know your friend to be so and so. Suppose your friend, your Saki, your Mitra, he is free from karma, is free from karma pala. Suppose your friend is a jnani. Knowing your friend to be jnani, how can you be free? How can you be a jnani? Unless you discover jnanam for yourself, you cannot be. Knowing your friend to be so and so, you cannot become that friend. So knowing a thing, you cannot become that. It is not possible. That is the knowledge. That is not the knowledge in the Vyavahara. Knowing a thing, you don't become that. I know the dog, but I don't become the dog. Knowing the dog, you don't become the dog. But knowing the Ishvara, understanding the Ishvara, you become free from karma. How is it possible? That is possible only when you are not different from Ishvara. Only when your Swarupa is not different from that of the Swarupa of Ishvara. Then only you can be free from karma. Then only you are free. You become muktaha. So therefore, there is aikyam, there is oneness, there is identity between Ishvara and Jiva. Jiveshwara, that aikyam, that aikyam in terms of jnana, that abhinnatvam. The one who knows Ishvara to be akarta, doesn't have spriha for karma, he becomes free. That is, that Ishvara is myself. Then only karma begins abhadyate. He is not bound by karma. Otherwise, how is it possible? Therefore, Advaitam. Agam Ishvarat abhinnaha iti. Yaha abhijanati. Abhijanati is jnanam. Yaha abhijanati. Who knows Ishvara? Who knows Ishvara? The first line is Ishvara Swarupam. The one who knows Ishvara is not bound by karma. Ishvara, therefore, Ishvara Jnanena moksha bhavati. How is it possible? Ishvara Jnanena moksha, that Ishvara is not different from me. Aham Ishvaraha. Ishvarat aham abhinnaha. My Swarupa and Ishvara Swarupa are not different. There is Aikyam, there is oneness. Not from the standpoint of the Upadhi. From the standpoint of the Upadhi, there is Veda. That is why Vyavahara is possible. So, for Vyavahara to take place, there should be subject-object difference. But from the standpoint of the Chaitanyam, from the standpoint of the Atma, there is no difference between Jiva and Ishvara. Therefore, that Aikya Jnanena, Jiveshvara Aikya Jnanena, Ishvara, knowing Ishvara, I become free. Saha karma bhina badhyate. It's not bound by karma. It means that Ishvara is my soul. Therefore, Aikya Jnanam. Ishvara Jnanam is Aikya Jnanam. Jiveshvara Aikya Jnanena. Karma bhina sabadhyate. Therefore, Advaita Jnanena. Ishvara is one. Ishvara is Akarta Bhokta. And I am a Jiva, Alpa Jivaha. Karta and Bhokta. If I, Jiva, different from Ishvara always, knowing Ishvara, I cannot become free. I continue to be the same samsari. Ishvara is asamsari. Ishvara is asamsari. Aham ajnani jivaha samsari. So, knowing Ishvara, who is asamsari, how can I, samsari jiva, become free unless there is aikyam? Ishvara is not bound by karma. Why? Because he is akarta. If one who knows this fact, and also there is no craving for karma pala for Ishvara, the one who knows that person becomes free from his karma, is not bound by karma. Therefore, Bhagavan is free. As Bhagavan is free, Jiva also can become free when he discovers himself to be not different from the Lord. Bhagavan doesn't have kartrutvam, therefore Bhagavan is free. Agam jivaha api akarta bhokta eva. That is the jnanam. So therefore Jiva has to gain this knowledge, abhinnatvam. So therefore, in fact, this is a Mahavakya. This is Mahavakya Upadesha. Generally, we say Mahavakya only that the sentences which are from the Shastra, from the Upanishad. And this Smriti also, Gita also enjoys status of the Upanishad. Therefore, this is Mahavakya given in the form of the shloka. It's a Mahavakya. In fact, in this chapter itself, fourth chapter itself, previously we have seen the shloka which is also Mahavakya Upadesha only. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yoveti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti sorjuna. The one who knows mama divyam janma divyam karma tattvataha, after giving up the body, at the end of his time, giving up the body, that person is not born again. He gains me. How is it possible? Knowing Ishvara, the person becomes free. Means knowing Ishvara to be myself, that person discovers his freedom and therefore he becomes muktaha. Therefore, Upadesha, Mahavakya Upadesha, Aikya Jnanam is talked about. Knowing me, the Lord, the Ishvara, you become free. It means I, the Ishvara, the Jiva, they are essentially one, the same from Ahameva. Knowing Ishvara and knowing oneself, understanding the essential nature of both to be same. That is Aikya Jnanam, that makes a person free from the samsara. So Ishvara is Shuddha Chaitanyam. And Aham Atma api Shuddha Chaitanyam. We seem to enjoy this upadhi in keeping with Ishvara. I mean, Jiva is having upadhi in keeping with his karma. Now, when he discovers the same the Chaitanyam, then the Jiva becomes free from karma. The karma cannot touch. Therefore, Namam karmani limpanti, as Ishvara says, Jnani also will say, Namam karmani limpanti, no karma touches me, Name karma pales praha. So that Vakya is a statement of Ishvara, it's a statement of a Jnani Jiva also. When a Jnani Jiva becomes a Jnani, Jiva, he also says, Karmani mamna limpanti. Karma pale me na me spradha asti iti. Now, this is the meaning. Now let us read the Vashyam. Namam tani karmani limpanti.
मां तानि कर्माणि कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति लिम्पन्ति
Deghadi arambakatvena.
देहादि आरम्भकत्वेन आरम्भकत्वेन
Ahankara abhavat.
अहङ्कार
So
अभावात्
tani karmani. Kani karmani, the karmani which were mentioned in the previous shloka. Chaturvarnya maya srishtam. I created. It was created by me. That is the karma. Srishti karma. Srishti sthiti laya. Those are the karma. Karmani. Creation, sustenance and dissolution. So those karmas. Mam na limpanti. Do not taint me. Do not touch me. Do not affect me. Karma produces karma pala. But Ishvara here says, Bhagavan says, Tani karmani mam na limpanti. Limpanti means not do not touch means it doesn't produce karma pala and therefore sukha dukkha. Papa punya. Karma pala in the form of papa punya and therefore sukha dukkha. Karma when it is done produces karma pala. Karma pala could be drishta karma, drishta, adrishta. Adrishta is punya papa. Drishta is direct result. So that alone is the cause for sukha dukkha. Punya papa gives sukha dukkha and direct perceptible result also. So Bhagavan has Srishti Sthiti Laya Karta, therefore karma is that Srishti karma, Asati karma, Laya karma. That will not produce Punya Papa for me, Bhagavan says. Why? Deghadi Arambakatvena, Deghadi Arambakatvena, Deghadi Arambakatvena, Karmani, Tani Karmani, Mamna Limpanti, Deghadi Arambakatvena. Arambanam, Arambanam is creation. Deha is Sharira. So Deghadi Arambakatvena. Arambanam, the creation, Deha Shariram. So Dehadi, Adi means after. So after Dehadi Arambakatvam, that is Arambaka is created, the producer of the Sharira, etc. Dehadi Arambakatvena, the producer of bodies, producer of body, Dehadi Arambakatvam. Karmani mamna limpati. Karma pala, karma do not affect me by producing papa punya, by producing Dehadi Arambakatan, by giving a shariram. See, shariram, yeah, shariram, that is a janma, is janma is only for the jiva who has punya papa. Punya papa is a cause for janma, punarjanma. Punarapi maranam, punarapi janani. How is it possible? Punarapi maranam, punarapi jananam. Again comes, again dies, goes. Because punya papa is ajnani, jiva as karma pala in the form of sanchita. The sanchita karma makes him take janma, again janma, again janma. Therefore, punya papa is the cause for punarjanma. Deghadi arambakatvam. Deghadi for the creation of the body. For the creation of the body, what is the cause? Karmani, that is karma palani, punya papa. Punya papani. Now, deghadi arambakatvena yani karmani, punya papani, utpannani, That is, do not touch me. Why? Because Ishvara doesn't have kartrutvam. Therefore, those no punya papa. Therefore, by producing a sharira, jiva, the Ishvara is not bound. Ishvara is not touched. Karma do not bind Ishvara by producing a sharira. Shariram is the cause for sukha dukkha, and sukha dukkha, janma, mrityu, jara, vyadi. All these are samsara. That is not there for, that is the karma pala. That is not there for Ishvara. Therefore, karma do not bind Ishvara by producing a shariram. Shariram, and therefore the whatever happens because of the shariram. Shariram doesn't remain the same. Asti, jayate, vardate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. All the vikaras happen for the shariram. That is the vikara possible only when the shariram is there. But sharira arambakatvam itself, Bhagavan doesn't have. Why? Because he doesn't have punya papa. Arambakatvam nasti. Sharira arambakatvam nasti. Why? Because Ishvara is akarta bhokta. Therefore, there is no sharira arambakatvam. There is no new body. There is no new body. Sharira arambakatvam. Arambanam is creation. Arambakatvam is Ishvara is not the producer of a new body, another shariram. Jiva is the producer of another shariram. How? By karma. Karma pala is the punya papa. By that, Jiva comes to the cycle of Janma Marana. It's caught in the cycle of Janma Marana. But therefore, Dehadi Arambakatvam Nasti Ishvarasya. Therefore, Karmani Nalimpanti. There are in the form of producing a new body. Karmani mam limpati. That is what Egadi Arambakatvan, in the form of producing a new shariram. The form of producing a new shariram, karma, do not touch me. Why? Etu is given. Ahankara bhavat, because Ishvara doesn't have ahankara. What is ahankara? Agam karta, agam bhokta, agam tesham, te mama. That is mamakara. So ahankara, mamakara. Ahankara is agam karta, agam bhokta. Agam karta, bhokta. That is ahankara. Agam tesham, te mama. That is mamakara. So ahankara is a mamakara also will be there. So ahankara bhavat, because I don't have ahankara. Agam karta iti abhimanaha nasti. Kartrutva abhimana is ahankara. This kartrutva abhimana, that ahankara, Bhagavan doesn't have. Bhagavan, what abhimana Bhagavan has got? Agam akarta, abhokta iti abhimanaha. Agam brahma asmi, jnanam asti. So therefore, ahankara bhavat, in the form of producing a shariram, karma, do not touch me. Ahankara bhavat. The hetu is ahankara bhavat. That is not given in the shloka, but Vashakara presents it very logically. Because ahankara not there, therefore there is no punya papa, there is no karma pala attaching to the Lord, to Ishvara. Absence of kartrutva abhimana, therefore karma do not taint, do not touch, do not affect me. Do not affect me, the Lord. Then the next line. Nachatesham karmanam
न च
न च
तेषां
तेषां कर्मणां
फलेषु मे मम स्पृहा तृष्णा
फलेषु मे मम स्पृहा तृष्णा
मे स्पृहा nasti. Spruha means trishna, desire, trishna, longing, attachment, longing for a thing. Tesham karmanam paleshu. Karmanam pala. The results of those actions. The actions which were mentioned before, with regard to that. The anxiety, the spruha, the longing. It's not there. Why? Ahankara bhavat. I'm not the karta. Then how can the longing will be there? So the ahankara that aham karta, this ahankara manifests in the form of spirga, the longing, yearning, anxiety for the results, anxiety for the karma pala. So when kartrutvam is there, as long as kartrutvam is there, punya papa will be there, karma pala will be there, longing for karma pala will be there. Bhagavan is akarta. Therefore, where is this spirga? Therefore, only we say, if you want to be free from the anxiety, worry, fear, anxiety, worry from fear, you have to be free from punya papa. How is it possible? If you are free from punya papa, to be free from punya papa, one has to be free from spirga, anxiety, free from spirga. Spirga doesn't produce anything. Spirga produces only disturbance, only disturbs a person. If you really have concern, love for others, that should be without any anxiety. You are free. Only when you are free, you can really have concern, can have love for the other person. Being bound, one cannot have real love. That anxiety, the anxiety disturbs you. The anxiety disturbs your nature, state of being free. So if you want to be real, if you want to really enjoy moksha, if you really want to be free, as Bhagavan says, Bhagavan is all loving, all compassionate. At the same time, he doesn't have anxiety. He doesn't have spirha. Similarly, a jiva, if he really wants to be free, only being free can really have love for their love and care for the others. With anxiety, really one cannot be loving, one cannot be compassionate. It causes disturbance. So therefore, if you really want to love a person, if you really have love or care for the person, then you have to be without being anxious. Without being anxious, you have to. So that is what is moksha. That is what is freedom is. Otherwise you are bound, and the person for whom you have love and care is also bound by you. So both become bound. That creates problem in the relationship. So the real love for the other person is without being anxious. You need to have the freedom. You need to have that space, and at the same time give and love and care. As here Bhagavan says, karma me mama spirga nasti. At the same time, Bhagavan is all loving, all compassionate. So karmanam paleshu, with regard to the results of my karma, I don't have spirga, no anxiety. Without being anxious, Bhagavan does all the karma without being anxious, and no kartrutvam sticking to him, is free, is doing. Is doing at the same time not doing. And no karma pala. Therefore, this is freedom. This is moksha. Bhagavan is nitya muktaha, ever free. The same freedom alone Jnani enjoys when he discovers his abhinatvam with Ishvara. So Jnani also, that is why Jnani, the person who really loves and cares is the one who has Jnana. Only that person who is really free, not bound, he can really love other person. Being bound, one cannot have real love. That love becomes a sort of a selfish love. A disturbed love, a disturbed care. Anxiety doesn't produce anything. Spirha doesn't produce anything. Spirha creates bondage, doesn't produce neither sukham for this person nor for the other person. So therefore, spirha, trishna, longing, yearning, that attachment, anxiety. So therefore, Ishvara says here, Bhagavan says here, Aham akarta asmi, therefore, Aham akarta, therefore, spruha nasti. Next line. Yeshantu samsarinam.
येषां तु संसारिणाम्
Aham karta iti abhimanaha.
Am karta
इति
iti abhimanah
Karmasu
karmasu
spruha tatpaleshu cha.
spruha tat phaleshu cha
Tan karmani
tan
तान्
karmani
limpanti
limpante
iti yuktam.
iti yuktam
Tad abhavad
tat abhavat
namam karmani limpanti.
namam karmani limpante.
Ahankara abhavad karmani limpanti. So ahankara not there, therefore karma do not touch me. So karma do not touch me means karma pala. So ahankara is a cause. Therefore ahankara bhave karma pala karmani karma bhavaha. When ahankara is a karma will be there. Ahankara sattve karma sattvam. Ahankara abhave karma bhavaha. That is yatra yatra ahankaraha asti. Tatra tatra karmani limpanti. Karmani bhavati. Punya papani bhavanti. Yatra yatra ahankaraha asti. Yatra yatra ahankaraha nasti. Spruha ahankaraha nasti. Tatra karma palani na santi. Karma palanam abhavaha bhavati. Spruha api nasti. So yatra yatra kartrutvam asti. Tatra tatra spruha asti. Kartrutva sattve spruha sattvam trishna sattvam. That kartrutvam is a spruha will be there. Kartrutvam not the spruha will not be there. Ahankara is there. Karma pala will be there. Karma touches you, taints you, disturbs you. Ahankara not there. Karma pala do not touch you. So therefore, as Ishvara, Aham do not have ahankara. Kartrutva abhimana not there. Therefore, there is no anxiety, spruha also not there. Therefore, you can see the co-presence, concomitant, that relationship between ahankara and the karma palani. Karmani, the karma limpanam as well as spruha for karma pala. So, when ahankara is there, punya papa will be there. That is anvaya. Ahankara not there, punya papa will not be there. Vitireka, anvaya vitireka, logic. Anvaya vitireka abhyam. So, therefore, yesham to samsarinam, for the samsaris, that is jivanam, samsari, nam jivanam, samsari, jivanam, aham karta, I am the karta, I am the doer, because he's much concerned about his life, his bhavishya, his future, is concerned about the problems, current problems. So therefore he says, aham karta, worried is aham says, aham karta iti abhimanaha asti. Aham karta, when the person says, I am the doer, that is not out of jnanam, that is ajnanam. You can do, but you do karma, not enjoying, not being free, not enjoying freedom. Bound by karma pala. You want to have the karma pala, you want to enjoy the desired karma pala. So you want to influence the result, but you are not capable of influencing the karma pala. Karma pala depends on so many factors. What you can do is you can only do, but the result depends on the Lord. You are not the controller of the karma pala. That's what we saw in the second chapter. Karmanye vadikaraste ma paleshu kadachana. You don't have adhikara for karma pala. With regard to karma, you have choice. Kartum shakyam, akartum shakyam, anyata va kartum shakyam. Bhagavan has given the free will. Therefore, you can use a free will. But you cannot use your free will to demand or to dictate the certain karma pala. Because you cannot do that, therefore only you are anxious. Therefore only spirha. So the cause is abhimanaha. Agam karta iti abhimanaha. Which is there with regard to karma, karmasu abhimanaha asti samsarinam. For the ajnana jivanam, karma abhimana in the form of agam karta. Therefore only is always worried, is always tensed, not free, being disturbed always. Therefore, spirha, tat paleshu spirha, karma paleshu spirha, there is spirha, there is attachment, there is anxiety, there is worry, there is concern with regard to the karma pala. Tan karmani limpati, therefore those karma disturbs him, touches him. Touch means causes agitation, causes disturbance. Limpanti, touches and produces punya papa. Punyam comes, he enjoys, pleasant experiences. Papam, dukkam. Papam produces dukkam, punyam produces sukham. So therefore, karmani limpanti iti yuktam. It is yuktam, it is logical. It's anvaya vitireka. Yatra yatra kartat abhimanaha, tatra yatra spirha asti, tatra karmani limpanti iti yuktam. That is logical. Tad abhavat, when that is not there. What abhavat? Agankara abhavat. Agankara not there, then spirha not there. Karma pala also na limpanti vyatireka. Tamam karma limpanti tad abhavat. Agankara abhavat. When agankara, that is the cause of the problem, which is not there. No kartrutvam. Therefore, karma nina limpanti and karma paleshu spirha api nasti. Iti yuktam eva. We'll stop here. We'll continue the Bhashyam. Next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Dhanyavadah.
धन्यवादः गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद गुरुजी।
धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः गुरुजी।